It's a little hot, but it is July, so we are in Canada and we are staying at our first ever Harvest Host. We're actually in a apple cider orchard, which is perfect for us. We love cider. We can't wait to go try it out. And the exact location is Northyards Cider, and we're in Salmon Arm in Canada. We're also gonna head to Vancouver in this episode.
Stay. I think we're figuring out that hookups are really important to us. We got here mid-afternoon, it's really hot, and it doesn't look like it's going to cool down anytime soon. So we'll be spending a very hot night. I kind of wish we had just booked an RV site along the way where we at least had electricity. But the people have been great. It's an awesome spot, it's a beautiful place, but we're in Canada and it's still way too hot.
I'm just so hot. I don't know that this is for us. Like the whole, like, we boondock and we listen to other people's generators. If you can hear that, then you know this is not as like scenic as you think it might be. And I think they might have an air conditioner running and I'm so jealous. The good thing about Harvest Host is it doesn't take many nights for it to be worth it. It's good in theory if the weather's great. We just underestimated how hot it is in Canada. We just didn't know.
To our RV park in Vancouver, and we're doing the really glamorous stuff right now. We've got loads of the laundry, they're mixing it up, turning, it's really exciting. So we're going to stand here for another hour while our clothes get washed.
It's good to kill the time.
And the people.
And people will die.
We've been to Vancouver, and our RV park here, as you can see, is crazy spacious, but we are really glad to be here because we have full hookups, which means we have water and power. Last night at Harvest Host, the hosts were great. It was an awesome place, a little cider farm, but no power meant it was really, really hot, and it stayed hot for quite a while. It was really kind of a long night, and having all the windows open meant Maggie was on high alert. So she was watching for bears at every turn and every second. She would nudge Hillary every now and then to be like, hey, look, I think that's a bear. And they would collaborate to then together think that something was a bear. So she's extremely exhausted today. We're a little tired from travel ourselves, but excited to be in Vancouver.
It's quite a view there. What? That one too. We are about to do the Grouse Grind on Grouse Mountain. It's one of the hardest trails you can hike. It's pretty short, but it's pretty steep. See if we can keep up. It's hard, but we see light.
Spend a ton of stairs, just like stairs forever with trees for what feels like about half my life. and we're almost to the top. And I don't know if Willy Wonka's up there, but if he's not, I don't know that it's worth it.
This is the reason you do it, I guess. Just so you can stand in front of the sign. I'm not sure. Whew. But I've heard there are amazing views, so we're gonna find out. Okay, we made it back down. We took the Sky Ride gondola back down. Once you hike the Grind Trail, you can't come back down that same route. Probably because it's so hard and dangerous. I don't know. It was really hard. I'm probably never doing it again. So I got a shirt with their little Grind logo on it. If you start getting into it and it seems too hard, about a quarter of the way up, they actually have a sign that says, if you are very tired, you should stop and turn around now. And you can't turn around after this point. It's a little daunting, but it does make you like commit. So we committed. I'm very proud of us. Downtown and kind of checked into Vancouver a little bit, and we had lunch in Chinatown at Chinatown Barbecue. We had a cocktail at someplace in Gastown. Now we're at Stanley Park, and Stanley Park is beautiful. I will say Vancouver probably should be most well known for its parks and outdoor spaces, because that's really kind of where it shines. Is the Hollow Tree, and it is one of the many things you'll find here at Stanley Park. We also saw some totem poles, and there's a great seawall where you can kind of walk and loop around the whole park. This is such a great park. Anyway, we just keep walking through it and driving through it and thinking, this is really, really a great park, especially inside a city. The only catch with Stanley Park is that there's no way to get out of Stanley Park. The one exit that they have that allows us to go back north where we need to go, they've cut it off and they won't let anybody go through that. So we have to go back to downtown and go back inside downtown in order to get out of the park and then find our way back across the park to get north of the park. It's crazy. I can't believe that they did this. Okay, yes. Okay, you can be in the video.
Yeah, let you be a part.
Okay.
That was our time in Vancouver.
Yep.
It was honestly a little like kind of mixed for us. Some things worked out and some things didn't. Showing up here, the traffic was a little crazy and we got routed into downtown.
Oh yeah, tune into the podcast to hear the details on that. We did not even video that because it was so stressful. Driving the Airstream through downtown Vancouver, that was crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't optimal.
You guys can hear all about our adventures and our misadventures, like driving through downtown Vancouver.
Make sure that you are subscribed and have your notifications on, because we are headed back to the US after this.
That's right, we're going to Seattle. Yay! My brother Lamar has really been recommending it. And while we're mentioning names, Lisa Stevens, one of our dear friends, is from Canada. She's a Canadian Texan. She recommended Stanley Park and Grouse Grind, and all the things that we have really loved about Vancouver really came from her. But we're headed to Seattle next. Can't wait. We are doing as much as we can as fast as we can because life is short.
Wonder well.
It has been 1 hour in line.
Yep, just waiting in line.
Waiting to get through customs.
Yeah, we probably should have made it earlier. Getting into Canada was really no problem. It all like went through kind of fast. Granted, that was in Montana, so
Yeah.
that could have something to do with it. But,
Yeah. Anyway, update.
yeah, waiting.